All right, before going to my queue of videos I was going to check out, I always look at the timeline and see what videos are being suggested. And this one from Drew caught my eye because it sounds perfect for me to comment on. It's called Schools Do Not Want You to Know This. And that is right up my alley as a high school history teacher. All right, this compilation from Drew Durnil is going to be found below. Make sure you're supporting Drew. And I want to know what schools don't want us to know. All right, what does Bart Simpson know? Here we go.
School is pointless. English, we speak it. History, they're dead.
Not
Get
well.
over it. Math, we have calculators. Spanish, we have Dora. Maybe school still served a purpose like 20 years ago?
My job's over. I'm done. School, we did it. We achieved everything we needed to educate the populace because everyone knows English now. Shoot, history's dead. I mean, everyone from history's dead. Math, we have calculators. It's a wrap. Let's go straight to child labor.
Spanish, we have Dora.
And we got
Maybe
Dora.
School still served a purpose like 20 years
Dude,
ago?
look at Drew's room. Did he upgrade his living space, or is he moving in with his parents? I don't know. He's doing fine. He doesn't need to move back in with his parents.
Or 24 years ago, the exact moment before we had Dora. But what are we doing now? Bart absolutely gets it. 6 people in this... I knew this was going to be a hard one to do without laughing. 6 people in this class have a grade below 20. I just want to be a teacher.
Drew's
so
laughing more than I am.
I just want to do this so bad. Is this messed up? I think it's kind of funny. I think this is just like great motivation. How is
Drew, join us, buddy. Hey, I'll tell you how to get on the path to being a teacher. All right,
Dude,
so you can.
So bad. Is this
so you can do this sick dark stuff here. 6 people in this class have a grade below 20. Dude, I would get called into the office because somebody would rat somebody out. Someone would self-report. Yeah, but oh my gosh, there's so many things I want to do as a teacher, but either unethical or just not seen as good decorum for teachers that are probably going to get me in trouble. But oh man, I could be even more cynical with this stuff. This would be awesome.
I think it's kind of funny. I think this is just like great motivation. How is Sam O'Nella never made a video about Christina, Queen of Sweden? One of the greatest days of my life was when this man made a return. Her real life biography is basically a video of his already hyper smart woman, nearly bankrupts kingdom repeatedly for obsession with buying art pieces, swears like a sailor, regularly wears... Wait, what exactly is she wearing? Is this really considered...
I don't know anything about her.
Oh, male clothing, picks up male hobbies like horse riding and philosophy, absolutely zero sense of basic social conduct, Datable's most notable king of Protestants, absolutely hates the idea of marriage and everything concerning female behaviors and hobbies. Dude, it just keeps going and wow, this is crazy. She is one of the playable leaders in the game Civilization 6, dude.
I have no idea who this is. Is this someone I should be looking into? Let me know, y'all.
I hope Sam sees this. Planes crash every day, still make planes. Car crashes every day, still make cars. Trains derail every day, still make trains. Boats sink every day, still make boats.
Zeppelins?
But just one Zeppelin explodes. This is the most dangerous idea in history. We should never have made this. Oh, the humanity. Finally, the real questions are being asked. When are Zeppelins making a comeback?
Okay, Zeppelins are awesome. Look how cool they are. Okay, that kind of sucks. Like Hindenburg, you want to do that. It's true though. It's like we have such a large tolerance for the crashes of all our other forms of transportation. But look how cool. Just imagine we had a skyline just filled with Zeppelins going places, okay, it's obviously a very slow means of transportation, but it'd be like a leisure thing, right? You go and you take that down a few hours. It's like, it'd be cool, right? I think it should be like that. It'd probably look like, what's that game? BioShock, the last one they did where they're up in the sky. That was a great game. I think our society would probably look like that. I'm down.
I mean, I'm sorry, but the Goodyear blimp is just not enough. And I want war Zeppelins to make a comeback. Although I can see how this
war Zeppelins are a terrible idea.
Much sense nowadays. Still, just imagine using a war Zeppelin on a super easy
war Zeppelin, it sounds terrible.
On your enemies, like, yeah, that's the thing that oofed you. Meanwhile, on the depths of Wikipedia we've just found, in 2022, Botswana recently changed one of its boundaries. Kanye South's borders were altered, and its name was changed to Kanye West.
Oh!
Whoa! This country is in the process of renaming both Kanye North and Kanye South to Kanye East and Kanye West.
Kanye, he's going to be showing up there. He's going to he's going to want royalties from everything coming out of Kanye West.
They know? The Kanye wars are upon us. Their battles will be legendary. It would suck to live in ancient Greece. You're making a smoothie at Greek Jamba Juice and a customer goes, "You're so good at making smoothies. Perhaps you're even better than the gods." And suddenly Oprah, the goddess of fruit harvest, has turned you into a mango. Wasn't there a SpongeBob episode made about this? At least King Neptune allowed him to have a competition first. The gods are so childish. childlike. Damn, just by saying that, I'm probably gonna be forced in the afterlife to push up a giant boulder every day up a hill. It took Odysseus 10 plus years to sail 900 kilometers?
Yes.
Is he stupid or something? Well, keep in mind, he was having a whole lot of fun with those sirens. I don't know exactly how fast he was exactly trying to go. Wait, I think I'm getting my Greek mythology confused, but he did end up staying with a lady for like 7 years. I mean, it was like a little detained.
It wasn't about the destination for him. It was about the journey. The story is about the journey, okay? There would have been no reason for them to take that long. Greeks were masters of sailing in the Aegean. Although geographically, sailing around the Aegean is very tough. It's rocky. There's a lot of storms. It's actually super dangerous. It's probably why Poseidon is such a major god, because it's such a big part of their culture. It was so, them living, of course, by the coast, but also how important it was to have good weather. It makes sense. Basically, look at any mythology. The higher up a god is, look at whatever their ability it is they control, and it's something probably at the maximum amount of importance for that culture.
A lot of men don't like to admit all of your hobbies and ambitions are to attract women. Meanwhile, me with my hobbies, I freaking love the Cold War. I want to freaking learn about obscure conflicts and world tension between West and East and military equipment from that time, and watch military footage and stare at Cold War maps all day long.
It's true.
This is literally what I kind of do.
It's true, because you do have the two types of men. You have the intercourse havers, and then you got the not intercourse havers. Okay, and this shows the other side of the non-havers. There are plenty of that, all right?
Do for a living here. And trust me, doesn't get any ladies. What a surprise, I know. Senior government officials from Syria and Jordan held talks regarding tariff policy and tax regulation today.
Why is Jerry Seinfeld and Adam Sandler there?
The delegates of these countries are. I feel like I've seen them before, but where? I really hope I one day look like a senior delegate of a Middle Eastern country when I'm like 55. Meanwhile, in a southern central village in Bangladesh, in Albania, what did they mean by this?
Is this like a worse Albania? I know Albania gets ripped on a lot. Check out my my videos I've been checking out about Balkans stereotypes. Oh man, Albania, wild as far as the way they're perceived by the rest of the Balkans. And it's true though, they're very unique, very different.
Did they misspell Albania? Okay, so sometimes it has a slightly different spelling.
Nah, I think it's Albania.
AirPods have made it all the way to Iraq now. Mashallah, your AirPods have made the pilgrimage. You should honestly be thankful. I kind of want my AirPods to get stolen just so I can follow them around the world. They're gonna go to so many more countries than I have ever been to.
Wait, so some Iraqi or something like took them? Or they're like New York or something, they made them way all the way. Yeah, they're just the Hajj, the Inshallah, like they're going into they're performing the Hajj, right? I mean, inanimate objects. I mean, they can have religious beliefs. It's the fifth pillar of Islam. You got to go to Mecca. They're on the way. I love that.
Actually quite impressive that they were able to get so far. Where were they lost in the first place? Fallout 5.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
And have a ghoul in a silver mask like King Baldwin rule from the Bass Pro Pyramid. Throw in some atomic river boats, gator claws, blues, and boom! Perfect Fallout 5.
Oh, yeah.
The hand thing this guy does, that's easily 2 million units sold on day one. Speaking of pilgrimages, I still need to make the pilgrimage.
Wait, the Bass Pro Shops, the pyramid.
This guy does, that's easily 2 million.
Where is that? Oh, it's Memphis? Oh, it was Memphis. Okay. I was wondering at first. I was like, Egypt, what? Like, or did get Bass Pro Shops buy the what's it called, the Luxor in Las Vegas? Dude, I'm down with that.
In units sold on day one. Speaking of pilgrimages, I still need to make the pilgrimage to that Bass Pro Shop. But if you close your eyes, man,
was it always a pyramid?
Something like that. Funny enough, they both have very like hilly, mountainous terrains.
Yeah, what's that region of northeastern Afghanistan that Alexander the Great really had problems with? It's basically just that part cut off. Makes sense.
We did do this on purpose. Progressive social policy, mountainous area with sparse population, stuck in between much more important areas, not relevant but fairly well known, single party rule. What? This is a 392-year-old Greenland.
Wait. So that's the similarity between Afghanistan. You got the Taliban, basically. Yeah. Oh, geographically, they're the same too. You got the Republican Party just dominated for decades now. Yeah, mountainous, regressive social policies. Oh man, West Virginia, you are the Western Hemisphere's Afghanistan. What do you think about that? Let me know down below.
Really well known single party rule. What? This is a 392-year-old Greenland shark in the Arctic Ocean. He's been wandering the oceans since 1627. Bro witnessed the treason of Napoleon's marshals and did nothing. Loyal British subject.
Look how many things he saw and he didn't. He didn't stop Hitler. He didn't stop the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Yeah, the French Revolution, all these things. This dude is just complicit. Okay, there's a lot of things he could be tried for, you know, whatever.
Heck, this damn whale has sat
Loyal
through
British
Napoleon's
subject.
marshals and did nothing. Loyal British subject. This damn whale has sat through so many atrocities in history. I think I'm gonna have to cancel it. I thought you were all just memeing, but apparently British unironically need a license to watch TV.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure they need a license for everything over there. Oh, I now just remember when I was in London, I forgot to buy my walking license. I'm gonna get fined for this, aren't I? Think, Johnny
There's a tax
Rebel,
for that.
think. How could you hope to win a war where I'm quite literally building ships for the Italian Navy for profit while fighting you? Literally, did the South even stand a chance in the Civil War? Honestly, sometimes I'm surprised that they even were able to last 4 years.
Hey, per capita, if you're going war of
Chance in
attrition,
the Civil War? Honestly,
okay, the Confederates did incredible, you know, per capita. The North was sending just so many guys. They were able to outpower them with men and supplies. But the South, when you go toe to toe, dude, the South held their own. But war is more than attrition.
sometimes I'm surprised that they even were able to last 4 years. Well, almost 4 years, like 3 days short. Landlocked states of the U.S., landlocked means does not border an ocean and does not have a seaport. Meanwhile, this replied, the Great Lakes are landlocked. They are landlocked. Haha, that's him, officer. That's the man who...
Except they connect to the ocean through the St. Lawrence River.
Who's never heard of the St. Lawrence Seaway. I feel
Exactly.
like he's directly pointing at me here. I didn't learn about the St. Lawrence Seaway.
You can literally get from the ocean to the Great Lakes. Right? You have that. You also had the Erie Canal, which is going to help for that too. It's the lifeblood of America. Then the Great Lakes, you can hook up with the Mississippi. Yeah.
Until like maybe 5 years ago. I'm really embarrassed to say that. I'm from California though. We don't know a lot. But then once I figured this out, I'm like, oh, that's why these states were so important in history.
Yeah, one of the first places Europeans explored, okay, up in North America was the French in the St. Lawrence River. Basically, they're trying to find a middle passage. Was there some kind of passage through, not having to go south of, South America? Is there some way to cut through? And this was the closest thing you could get to it. But that Seaway project, like you're saying there, eventually is going to need locks and some other infrastructure to connect it in a way that like ships could actually get up in there. Then the Great Lakes end up getting connected through other things too. So it's pretty cool. I actually think it'd be pretty cool to take a ship up the St. Lawrence River up to the Great Lakes and then like hook up into the Mississippi and go down south Mississippi out through New Orleans. That'd be a fun trip. Does that exist?
Why they're so great. I will never ever be Italian. Culture, food, women, language, climate. I will always be a barbarian from the other side of the Alps. French man trying to accept it. Does every person in France have one day in their life where they have to go through this thought process? It's gotta be real.
We'll say the Italians got the French on like all of those things. Okay, do you see all the things here? Okay, their culture, yeah, dude, Roman Empire. Okay, you had it. Food, yeah, oh for sure. Women, yeah. Italian women, holy cow, went to Italy. Woo. Italian's a way cooler language. Climate, yeah. Sorry.
Always be a barbarian from the other side of the Alps. French man trying to accept it. Does every person in France have one day in their life where they have to go through
do got
this thought
baguettes
process?
though. I'm gonna give them that.
Depressing.
Great bakeries. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. Baked products, baked desserts, and bread. I got you, France. I do have you, France.
What did you say? Speak up.
Okay, what's this?
Says gotta be real depressing. The Nordics shall inherit Europe. What did you say? Speak up. Forget about it. I heart silence. Okay. I hope this email finds you well. Meanwhile, how the email found me. I really want to know what was going on with Carlson here. I don't know. Just average Norwegian man. Hello,
Chess champion.
I am normal and can be trusted with working remotely. I don't think my narration really does this image justice. It's really good. That's all.
I feel like by now, this goes along with this. Give me some feedback here. You know how so many businesses went to work from home, right? During the pandemic. And I feel like it's about now where companies have kind of decided, or at least are now deciding to now, even though, restrictions and stuff are over, but going back to the office or not. Because I know some people that within the last few months or maybe a year or so, they've either gone back or they're just fully committed. What's your workplace done? If you're somebody that went to work from home, did that stay or did you go back in the office pretty quick?
So nice little edit too. Japanese politician says sorry for doing pull-ups on a train after downing 3 to 4 beers. I've discussed this before. It happened a couple years ago. Repressive society. No one should have to apologize for this.
Okay, so there's the fun drunks, the happy-go-lucky drunks, and there's angry drunks. drunks. And apparently now I did not know there was a third branch called workout drunks, where you get excited to work out when you're drunk. That'd probably be the most healthy version.
That's what I've been saying. He is spiritually American and has the fire of liberty in his heart. Come home, brother. I can't even imagine a more American thing. Here's Ronald Reagan. Gets shot once, cries about it, immediately enacts gun control like a scared baby. Meanwhile, John F. Kennedy gets shot...
Oh gosh.
This is gonna be hard. Gets shot twice, eats the first shot for... eats
For
the
what?
first shot for breakfast.
Breakfast? Oh my gosh.
Breakfast. Second shot... Okay. I think we know where this is gonna go.
Drew's got more reactions
On
now.
live TV like a boss. Finally, there's Theodore...
Drew's slowly turning into a full reaction streamer. I love it. One of us.
Roosevelt gets shot once while giving his speech in front of a huge audience, laughs it off, continues to give his speech for an hour while roasting the would-be assassin. Theodore Roosevelt, probably one of the most Chad presidents we've ever had.
Oh, yeah. Take a bullet, and then you go and you just deliver your speech with the bullet lodged inside of you. Dude, no modern president's doing that, okay? I mean, Kennedy, he kind of had an excuse because it was a little bit more damaging. Okay, Reagan, walk it off, dude.
Scared baby. Meanwhile, John F. Kennedy gets shot...
Reagan was old as
This is gonna be hard. Gets shot twice, eats the first shot for... eats the first shot for breakfast.
We'll fast forward that part again.
On live TV like a boss. Finally, there's Theodore Roosevelt. Gets shot once while giving his speech in front of a huge audience, laughs it off, continues to give his speech for an hour while roasting the would-be assassin. Theodore Roosevelt, probably one of the most Chad presidents we've ever had. And I don't think we're ever gonna even come close to this. At this
Yeah, I
point.
don't think. Yeah, no way.
First shot for breakfast. 1800s England autocorrect. The horses are galloping at precarious speeds. Perhaps. Wait, what? Stop. Do not enrage me, mischievous.
What is this?
How do I get my autocorrect to do this? Shush. I command you to cease thy chatter. Wait, I need this update on my phone. Why don't I have this? Oh, actually,
I do not
it
want
seems like
English.
This would be a pretty easy change to make.
No, I don't
Day
want
one of
English
learning so
translation.
much already.
English,
Just found
English.
out about lettuce. Oh, that's Hamburger University. Some of the most glorious content comes out of Americans finding out about the place called Hamburg, Germany.
See, this is where you graduate after you've fully leveled up at McDonald's. You've reached that. You to prestige. You go up to Hamburger University.
Funny is this is not about that city. This is actually a McDonald's Corporation global headquarters in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, it actually
5,000
yes.
students attend Hamburger University.
I think I'm right.
Year. Established in 1960. Well, how has it been around since that long? Side note: men from Hamburg, Germany, are called Hamburger. Meanwhile, women are called Hamburgerian. I think I mispronounced that, but honestly, this is your moment here, Germany, to one up the McDonald's Corporation.
Yeah.
Kids under 11 years old eat for free. Perfect. He's 10. No, actually, I'm. Have we all had this moment? Everyone's childhood is literally connected so perfectly. Ancient Greek astrologers be like,
I know when you were little, you wanted to have the adult menu, right? But as you guys get older, you're going to be like, I should have stayed on the kids menu as long as possible. All right.
Everyone's childhood is
when you become parents and stuff. Okay, when you have kids, I'm sure you'll come to really appreciate the kids menu.
Connected so perfectly. Ancient Greek astrologers be like, yes, a goat. Man, that sure is a
True.
goat if I've ever seen one.
You got to use a lot of
they've just
imagination.
nailed all the constellations, haven't they? Maybe they were too afraid to say these don't.
I don't know how this happened. Yeah, you had to use a lot of imagination. Okay, there's some shapes out there, but there's nothing that looks like people or gods. I mean, look at Hercules in the bottom right. That's a joke. Okay, they're astrologers. Okay, I figured it out. They all were getting high by going over to the Oracle of Delphi, which is essentially what that was. You went there, and carbon or monoxide or whatever comes out of the ground, because that's what happened. You get all dizzy and high, and you go out and look, and you're like, that looks like a guy with the bow and arrow.
Actually look like the animals they named just because they knew they'd be smited by the gods if they said otherwise. Meanwhile, if the portal in New York was connected to Hungary instead of Ireland, this would literally be the only phone image they'd be showing through there. I guess this is specifically a universe where Bratislava, Slovakia is connected to Budapest, Hungary. If you didn't know, this portal was built in both New York City and Dublin, which is like a live stream camera feed. Didn't they already have to take it down because, I don't know, trolls? Dublin portal changes after inappropriate behavior.
Didn't some
it was
girl
literally up for like a day. What else did you really think was gonna happen though? Like, obviously breaking it.
Yeah, didn't someone like get naked and like go and show themselves to like the other side? We can't have anything nice. We can't have nice things.
Nicaragua cuts diplomatic ties with the Netherlands.
Ooh,
Paradox
why?
game pop-up event. I mean, why did they word it like that? This is the most like strategy game wording I've ever
That's
read.
true.
Somebody over here at the Spectator Index Corporation is playing obviously something. I love foreign language films. Meanwhile, speaking Penguinese. This must be based somewhere in the South Pole. Finally, more movies are being filmed in Antarctica. It's the least popular continent for movies to be made in. Ireland really doesn't want you to see this right now, America. Are you asking questions yet? Cut to most watched cable news hosts in the U.S.
Oh,
Sean
new
Hannity,
conspiracy?
Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham, Rachel Maddow,
I need a new
all people
conspiracy.
with Irish heritage. Meanwhile, list of U.S.
man.
presidents
Oh,
with Irish
my
blood. We
gosh.
have pretty much half of all U.S. presidents, something like that.
Oh no,
Sounds
is there going to be a new fascist regime that's going to be like just full out, just go all in on the Irish now? Oh no.
crazy? Get ready to take the green pill. Even Joe Biden, right? How about Wall Street CEOs? Poor Ireland and their potatoes. I'm a proud Irish American. The Irish are good people. Northern Ireland is Irish. The British are masculine. What are the Irish planning here? The man behind the curtain, the man that controls Wizard of Oz. I don't even know where that's coming from.
Oh
Wait, I'm Irish. It literally runs
The
to me.
Irish.
I'm a part of the problem. I'm not that Irish, but Biden.
I mean, our money's green. We got Illuminati sign is green. It's been the Irish this whole time. Oh my gosh. How could I have been so blind?
North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, president of South Korea in latest world leader blunder. Full-blown dementia aside, Kim got that on. He is wearing that stuff. I swear he is one of the more drippier world leaders out there. Like, how does he do it? And so consistently, too. China.
Man, he gained so much weight once he became the dictator. You know, all the food goes to him now. Hey, he probably loved being called the dictator of South Korea. He's probably like, yeah, I am. That's what we've been trying to do for the last 70 years.
Drippier world leaders out there. Like, how does he do it? And so consistently, too.
They still are committed to the haircut, by the way. You guys notice, you know that, all know that, right?
China. Drippier world leaders out there. Like,
okay, it's like standard issue haircut. It's been like this since the 50s. You know, it's like flat, but it kind of like is like wide as well. They've not updated the fashion set. Although that coat is actually pretty good. He is dressing a lot better than his father and his grandfather did. So
how does he
there's
do
progress
it? And
there.
so consistently too. China blocks Facebook. China blocks Twitter. China blocks Instagram. USA blocks TikTok.
Shoot. Hey, they got their own. You know, they got their own versions of all this stuff, right? There is it. Weibo is the one that's like Facebook and
blocks Facebook. So, China blocks Twitter. China blocks Instagram. USA blocks TikTok.
Just don't try to search for like Tiananmen Square stuff because that's all still
where
blocked.
Things have been taken a little bit too far. Clearly, I think this is a little piece of the puzzle that a lot of people from the U.S. forget about. I mean, they have their own separate internet over there. I really wish I was on the Chinese side of the internet. They got
totally
some memes. China's
in-house
daily
internet.
Cartoon about correctness.
No YouTube.
Here we have Uncle
no one
Sam
from China's
with
watching
a
this
weapon and
legally.
What is that? Oh, he's just smoking, I guess. To literally the entire world who is crying. This is actually kind of funny. Again, another example of Chinese images that make the U.S.
Whoever made this, they know that the rest of the world is not politically correct. Not at all. United States is one of the most politically correct.
This is actually kind of funny. Again, another example of Chinese images that make the U.S. look like, well, yeah. Big thanks to my patrons this month. Kansas was mentioned. King Bear Hayes. John.
Okay, I'm seeing down at the bottom because I just did an Assassin's Creed reaction to the new game and Assassin's Creed controversy meme collection. Let me know if I should check that one out. All right, big range of topics coming from Drew this time with his meme. So it was fun to go through all that stuff because you know he's going to hit the history stuff. I love the teacher stuff at the beginning. So all right, another good one from Drew. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye.